When you buy a brand new car, you expect it to run perfectly. In the aviation world, we look at a brand new airplane with a low-time engine the exact same way. But in the late 1970s, two factory-fresh Piper Seneca IIs taught me a lesson I will never forget. Just because an engine has less than 20 hours on it doesn't mean it's going to keep running, especially when you are flying over the rugged peaks of the Sierra Mountains.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Jim J. Chronicles, the place where I share my most memorable stories from the past life in aviation as a professional pilot and aircraft salesman. Today we're talking about trust, specifically how much trust we put into brand new factory fresh equipment. Let's head out to the ramp for a story about how two low-time airplanes put that trust to the test.
This story dates back to the late 1970s, when I was a sales manager for a Piper dealership based in Carson City, with a second office in Reno. I split my time between both locations. The following two incidents both involved the Reno office and brand new Piper Seneca IIs. Our supplier of new Piper aircraft was a distributor located in San Jose, California, so I was frequently flying down there commercially, picking up brand new factory planes and ferrying them back to Nevada to place into our sales inventory. The first incident started with me landing in San Jose, where a distributor representative picked me up and took me to the ramp. The aircraft was a beauty, a brand new Seneca II with only 20 hours on the airframe. The pre-flight checked out fine, so I taxied out and departed for Reno. The aircraft flew beautifully, the engines were smooth, and all the avionics worked exactly as expected. I leveled out at a cruising altitude of 9,500 feet and let the autopilot take the workload. I distinctly remember flying over the Rancho Seco nuclear generating station, which was a massive, prominent aviation landmark at the time. But as I began transitioning into the Sierra Mountains, the peace was broken. I noticed the amber low oil pressure light flicker on for the left engine. The engine itself was still running smoothly, but as I scanned the engine instruments, I watched the oil pressure gauge steadily drop, while the oil temperature slowly began to climb. Recognizing a developing failure, I shut down the left engine and feathered the propeller. I was right over the high terrain of the Sierras, but I chose to continue on to Reno. The Seneca II on a single engine is a capable machine, easily able to maintain altitude up to 14,000 feet. Nearing the Reno airspace, I contacted Approach, advised them of my situation, and stated I was single engine. The controller asked if I wanted a straight-in approach for runway 7. Knowing my performance limits, I replied that I preferred a right base for the active runway, runway 16. I came around, landed without issue, and taxied back to Reno Flying Service, where our office and maintenance facilities were located. Our mechanics pulled the cowlings and quickly found the culprit. A piece of debris had plugged the line near the oil bypass spring. It was an easy fix, and the plane was quickly put back into service. The second Seneca incident, however, wasn't quite as fortunate. I had picked up another brand new Seneca II from San Jose and brought it back to Reno without a hitch. But its next flight was anything but smooth. I was taking off from Reno, headed back home to Carson City. Shortly after liftoff, just as the gear was coming up, the left engine violently blew apart, completely destroying the power plant. Fortunately, I still had a good portion of the runway remaining below me. I managed to put the aircraft back down safely and taxi the wounded bird back to our maintenance facility. In the end, it required a complete engine swap with a brand new factory warranty
two left
engine.
Engine failures, but two safe outcomes. It just goes to show you that a low-time engine can sometimes be just as unpredictable as an old one. Out in the aviation world, you quickly learn that the unexpected can happen at any time, no matter how clean the logbooks look. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Chronicle. If you enjoyed the ride, hit that like button, leave a comment about your own close calls, and subscribe to keep up with the journey. Until next time, fly safe, and I'll see you on the next leg.